You're welcome. Today we're going to take a look at something different. So just give me a little bit of time, guys. Let me make sure everything is working. If you can hear my voice, if you can hear me, kindly just put up a message in the comment section, in the chat box. Let me see. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, fantastic. Just give me just a few seconds. Let me set up properly. Okay. If you're just joining me, welcome. This is the live stream. I don't know if you guys have heard about the breaking news that just came up. This news was given by Nicholas from the core team himself. In my last video, I mentioned it, but a lot of people thought I was joking. A lot of people did not actually believe what I said. But Nicholas has come up, I think it was about some few hours ago, just about some few hours ago, Nicholas came up and mentioned the same thing as an announcement. And it's very simple. Before I go into that, let me show you guys something. Before I go into that, let me show you guys something. We're going to look at what the price of the Pi network is, and then we will double down to the announcement that Nicholas made. All right, we're going to double down to the announcement that Nicholas made. He was very clear when he said it. So what you're looking at your screen now is very simple. What you're looking at your screen is coin market cap. So this is not me trying to form some figures, but this is me giving you real data about what to expect and what you're actually looking at. So from here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to display something to you right now. So just hold on. This is the real data. So from CoinMarketCap, what is going to happen is we're going to search for the Pi network. All right, we're going to search for Pi network. Let us see what the price of the Pi network is saying. Okay, as you can see, I'm just going to type in Pi. Now this is going to display the Pi network. From here, you can see exactly what the IOU market is talking about in regards to Pi network. But bear in mind, what you're staring at, what you're looking at is an IOU price. Okay, it's an IOU price which says $50.43. And CoinMarketCap has put it there clearly stating that, so please note that mainnet has not launched yet, and the price displayed below for certain exchanges reflects the value of the IOUs, and it may not be transferable across exchanges. Do your own research. Now, if you look at this, you will notice that the Pi network price is steadily holding on around $50 to $60. This you can check yourselves. And why is this holding on? It's simply because there is a momentum, there's a move, there's a shift. A lot of people are expecting, a lot of things are being expected at the end of December. So because of that, there's a shift. The market is holding on. And to be clear, it is not usually very far from the price. Either a pre-market price or an IOU price is not usually very far from the actual price. I just need to say that just to be clear, so that we understand exactly what we're doing and why this is going on. Now, the announcement that was made earlier today was very simple. If you have noticed as well, it has been said that Nicholas has said it, that those that have not completed their KYC have an extended grace period till 31st of December. It might sound like a good news, but really is not. It's good news for those that are yet to complete their KYC. It's good news for those that are still struggling and thinking that they can finish up on time. But really and truly, it's really not good news. In my last video, I mentioned it and I said, look, we really need to understand the concept, what exactly to expect. And the concept is easy. Not everybody who has the Pi coin, not everybody who is mining, not every number of Pi coin that you have heard would actually make it to the open mainnet. They need to reduce the number of circulating coins. When you reduce the number of circulating coins, you end up giving value to the coin. We all know that a lot of people, there are some people out there who are holding on to millions and millions of these coins. So many of them are holding on to thousands, hundreds of thousands of these coins. Now, if all those coins are in circulation, the price of the Pi network will dip. Trust me, it's going to get, if not close to 0.0000004. So to prevent that, what they have done is introduce the lockup system. You're all aware of what the lockup system is. After the lockup system, the next thing that was introduced was the difficulty in KYC. What does that mean? Difficulty in KYC is so that they can reduce the number of people that are mining with bots, the number of people that are on the platform using the bots to mine. Once this is reduced, the next chapter, in order to reduce the coin flow, is that they have said to themselves, they have made an announcement, they have written it down. I'm going to show you guys something. They have written it down saying that a maximum of 1,000 Pi coins will be allowed for transfer. A maximum of 1,000 is the only thing you can transfer, you can transact with. So even if you have in your available balance 5,000, when the open mainnet launches, you will be only allowed to transact with just 1,000 maximum. Periodically, that will be extended, which means when you exceed your 1,000, there will be a phase when you'll be allowed to use another 1,000. This is a way of just, it's simple economics, a way of just reducing people from, going into the market and flooding the coins there. Because if the coins is so much in the market, a lot of people are dumping the price will also head downwards. But if a lot of people are holding onto the coin, the price will go upwards. When I mean holding, I'm not saying those that have it and they are willing to sell immediately. I mean those that are holding onto it, even if they can hold it for another few months, 1 year, 2 years, that will strengthen the network and that will give the Pi Network coin the value that everyone is looking at. So now let me show you guys something here. Now, if you look at this, you will see this is Twitter, where they actually made the announcement, indicating the grace period. So we're going to take a read. At this. It says the first grace period deadline to submit the KYC application is now extended to December 31st, 2024, making it the same as the second deadline to migrate. Hope you guys understand. It says making it the same as the second deadline to migrate. So for those of you who are asking, oh, I have a lot of coins, when is it migrating? I can't migrate my coins. Remember I told you guys that migration is in phases, and migration will happen either immediately before the launch of the open mainnet or immediately after the launch of the open mainnet. So now it has been written down, and you can see there says it is the same deadline to migrate. So the final grace period deadline has not changed. The final grace period deadline has not changed and is still December 31st, 2024. This extension ensures all pioneers have ample opportunity to secure their Pi. So the key word there is to secure their Pi. Ample opportunity, which means that if by the time December 31st crosses and you are not able to beat that deadline, you're not able to secure, or rather you're not able to finish your KYC, it simply means you're not able to secure your coin. Let me take it again. This extension ensures all pioneers have ample opportunity to secure the Pi while maintaining the overall time frame of 6 months grace period unchanged. Now, don't get it confused. The 6 months grace period is not starting now or starting in December. The 6 months grace period started in June, last June. So it's ending in December, making it 6 months. So the 6 months grace period was given initially, and this is the end of it. Now it says submit your KYC application and complete your mainnet checklist by December 31st, 2024 to avoid any forfeiture. Take action now. Don't wait. The last statement is the warning. The last statement tells it all. I've explained the whole of this whole announcement, and they had to emphasize again towards the end of it, saying, submit your KYC application and complete your mainnet checklist. Once you submit, remember the mainnet checklist has to complete. There are two things there. It's not just submitting your KYC. Your KYC has to be submitted. It has to get approved. And after approval, what happens? It needs to migrate. Once migration is done, then the checklist is complete. Now, both migration and submission of KYC or carrying out your KYC deadline is 31st December 2024. See, both of them have clashed. So if you have not completed, or let me put it this way, if you have completed your KYC, but you have not migrated and the 31st deadline passes, you are still going to forfeit your coins. So for anybody who misses the 31st December deadline will lose their entire account. That is the announcement. There's no other way to put it. That is the announcement. You are going to lose your entire Pi account, your entire coins, if you do not complete this at December 31st, 2024. It's so simple. It's easy. I hope you guys followed. I hope you guys understand what's going on. So if you have any question, I'm going to leave a link to the Telegram in the description. You can join, ask your questions, let's know what your challenges are. And I suggest that you try as much as possible to beat this deadline before it hits, because once it hits, I'm sorry, no other thing can bring it back. So they are in a hurry to launch. Everybody's looking forward to them launching. So they're in a hurry to launch if eventually they will. But if there is nothing that would change the date, because for me, I think once 31st goes by and they come up with another announcement stating that they're going to have another 3 to 5, 6 months down the line, they will lose more people. That's for me. As far as I'm concerned, they're going to lose more people down the line. All right. So try as much as possible to do that. Don't make this impossible for yourself. They're trying to avoid what is called in cryptocurrency pump and dump. Pump and dump simply means having the crypto coming to the market and a lot of people just pump it up and then dump it. In other words, if the number of people willing to sell off their coin, I didn't say sell only, I said sell off their coins, is greater than the people who are willing to hold, the price will go down. But if there are a lot of people who are willing to buy, but there are nobody, or the number of people willing to buy is greater than the people who are looking to sell, the price will go up. So in order to maintain that and reduce the pump and dump, they've come up with these deadlines. Initially, the deadlines did not merge. Unfortunately, they've come together. So we have less than 20, I think about 26 days to make sure or to ensure that you don't get caught up in this whole scenario. So if I'm you, I would say try as much as possible. Try your best. Do your own research. Don't let anybody fool you. Stay away from scammers. I'm going to leave the link to my Telegram group and channel. You can join. Let's talk. Let's interact. Let's see what we can discuss, and let's see how you can get better information or help or assistance so that you don't get caught up in this. So I'll leave you with this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much.
We all know that KYC slot assignments were previously invitation-based, and some regions were given a 100 slot at a time, hence you are unable most of the time to apply and get a slot immediately. What if I tell you that right now you can fill a form officially released by the core team and get your KYC invitation immediately? Those of you who have also submitted your KYC application and are yet to be approved, good news, you are not left behind. So if you have trouble with your KYC, or have submitted for years and no response, stick around and you will get it resolved, because this video is for you. I will guide you in this video, how you can achieve a successful KYC application and submission. But I must warn you, skipping the video will not help you because the steps on how to go about it is very important. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and also give a thumbs up. Share the video to help others as well. I suggest you watch till the end, Follow the steps and get your Pi Network KYC resolved. If you are ready, sit back, relax, grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I will see you after the intro. As of March 14, 2024, pioneers were told that we are almost there with the number of KYC approved submissions needed to transit to open mainnet. But a lot of people still face challenges with KYC application, submissions and corrections. In this video, I will guide you with update of how to get this done. This update was released by the core team. The right way is for anyone to be able to visit the KYC app via Pi browser and start your KYC application without waiting for an invitation. With the latest update, it is now very possible to achieve, but with the exception of these two scenarios. 1. Newly created accounts will not be able to immediately apply for KYC verification until after 30 completed mining sessions. This helps the network prioritize KYC validation resources for pioneers who have been contributing to the network for longer and who potentially have a higher mining balance. 2. A small proportion of accounts, identified by the algorithms as a potential violator of the terms of service, will not be eligible to KYC just yet. If account owners think they were identified by mistake, they can submit a form for further investigation. I will leave the link to this page on the official website of the Pi Network. Remember, do not do this on any other website that is not the official website of the Pi Network. There are many other scamming websites posing to be the Pi Network website. Follow the link in the description of this video. Once you get to this page, do the following. Here you are required to provide an email for confirmation. Make sure to provide the email address you used during your registration. Any other email address might delay the process of getting your KYC done. Next, you provide your Pi username. You can find this by simply going to your Pi mining app, click on the dotted lines on the top left. Select Profile and you will see your username. Make sure to correctly type this in. Without submitting your username, your application will not be attended to. The next step is the verification method. This simply asking you to select the video fixation method or methods that you submitted. To check for this, open the Pi Network app and navigate to the menu, then select Profile. You will see the verifications you have passed. Come back to the form and select the appropriate ones. For example, I have Facebook, email and phone number verified. So I will select them on this page. Next step is requesting for password. This is not your passphrase, this is the password you use for the mining app. Please don't type in your passphrase. Let's move on to the next tab. You are expected to indicate your country. Please make no mistake here. Type in the country you are from while the next tab is the country of residence. Please note the difference. The next tab is asking for the type of phone you installed the app on. Click here to choose from the option. When you have selected the type of phone, you will have to specify the type of OS version the particular phone is running on. For example, if you have it installed on an iPhone and it is running on iOS 17.4.1, that's what you will type in. Please check your phone to know the exact OS before typing in. This is important. Then in the next tab, indicate the model type. For instance, I use an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So that is what I will type in. If you have gotten to this part, please pay good attention to this part of the application. If you select the wrong options, you will have issues once again with your KYC application. The question for this part is asking for what type of messages do you get when you try to apply for KYC before now. Check the different options provided and select the appropriate one. For example, if you have always received a message saying a slot is not available at the time, then by all means, select it from this option. Another common one is the spinning circle that keeps going without stopping. If this is the type of challenge you face, then select it from the option. The next option is for application process. If you are trying to submit and there are challenges, select the challenge you are experiencing from the list. Check the list carefully. Next, we move to KYC review pending. Check carefully to the dates provided and select the one that suits the period for you. But if you can't remember, simply select I don't remember. This next part is for those that have submitted their KYC application but the application review is pending. Once again, carefully go through the appropriate options and select the one that best describes your situation. Select what you feel is best to describe your experience. This option is strictly for validators. If you are not a validator, don't attempt this part. Look through as a validator and identify the option that best describes your experience and select. Next, if you have any suggestions or have experienced bugs on the app, you can use this part to report the bug or give suggestions. Remember, this is completely optional. Please take note of the steps that have the red star at the sides, those are the important ones that must be filled. After filling the important ones, You can then select the ones that suits the application you want to submit. Go ahead and try this method to get your KYC going. Resolve the challenges faster by following these steps. Hope you didn't skip any part of the video. Consider sharing this video with other pioneers, this might help them. Subscribe and give a thumbs up to this video. Join my Telegram channel for more assistance and positive discussions. Leave your comments if you have any. My name is Tony, and this is Basic Knowledge. Till my next video. Keep mining.